So, do we have money to pay for this?
That was my next question, is if we didn't budget anything in there for this, I'm thinking we probably.
It's not a case of do we want it or do we not. I
We
mean,
gotta have it.
We
but
gotta have it, you're
I thought,
exactly right.
that was the same with the, as far as I was concerned, with the carpet. And I'm finding the money thing is, or the budget rules or whatever are such that, I don't know what's wrong with it. What the old pump,
I mean, granted,
Out
this
of
is,
compliance. I guess we can't stay grandfathered in. Rules have changed and our pump needs to be updated.
The whole pump or just something about it?
That I don't know.
when Eric was working on the budget, they've never had a case in the budget that for disaster or emergency
Right.
money. So I told him to make one for emergency.
Yes.
I mean, and then he put the disaster in
Well,
there.
whatever we need to do so that we got a contingency
Yes.
plan for next time.
Have some extra money set in there for an emergency, which the floor was an emergency, and so is this other thing. So we need to make a decision so he can get started, because we sure don't want anybody here.
Kind of helped us out of our last thing. What would your suggestion be, or what?
Unless you have that on the agenda, you can't decide that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we didn't, because I didn't know about it, that's right. So,
Sounded to me like maybe that when, quick as he gets back, we need to have a special meeting maybe and discuss this.
Well, let's find out how much time.
Well, yeah.
We have a grace period.
see how much
It
more.
sounded to me like he's a little bit desperate down here at the bottom about getting
Yeah.
it done, but he would know more about whether that's, he's talking a week before we get in trouble or 2 months,
Exactly.
so.
What kind of
When does your
panic?
fiscal year begin?
July.
July 1?
Is it the OCC that's saying we're out of compliance? Corporation Commission?
I think so.
Corporation.
Corporation Commission Fuel Inspector is what it
All
says
it
there.
needs to do is write a letter and tell them what you're working on.
Okay.
That's-
Okay, review and discuss budget and progress, which we kind of just did that too. The way he broke it down, see, the office supplies, cleaning supplies, groundkeeping, a lot of this was all in one lump sum. And I made the suggestion that he break it down into office supplies, cleaning supplies, break it up, because we have a better idea how much is spent on office supplies. I mean, why put paper clips into a maintenance and operations fund as one big fund, or computer paper, or Clorox or Comet or something for the bathroom? So he and I kind of went over a few of the odds and ends of things on the budget and doing it a little better, as well as put this emergency.
What kind of money did you put in the emergency deal?
We haven't.
So that's still,
These are just the ideas that we came up with.
do you know any rules about that? What can we do? Whatever we want to?
You can do only what you have in revenues. In other words, if you have $200,000 in revenues, you can have $200,000 in expenditures. Part of that can be $25,000 in contingency. But you can only do
So as long as,
what you have in revenue can only be matched, or what you have in expenses can only be matched for revenue.
Yeah, all Eric has is items. What Eric needs to do is look at the last 12 months, what we spent on each category, and put a number there, and then we would have something we can work with at the next meeting.
but I was just, since
That's
this
what we
little
need.
disaster was 18 or 20,000 or whatever, I thought maybe that would be a nice round number to put in that contingency fund. But I didn't know, I know we didn't want to put 100,000 in there because that's so far fetched it'd be kind of silly.
If you
General utilities, he needs to
Yeah,
add.
yeah.
That would be your gas, electric, telephone.
Now, we still don't have cable out here, do we, for a TV? Am I
I
correct?
thought you had the cable, you didn't have the TV, is that right? Or
I
is
thought
that
we had
right?
TV and no
Oh,
cable.
We don't have cable.
Okay.
So there's no way to watch a TV out here, is there?
It'd have to go satellite.
Now, you donated
Yeah, we've got a
TV
TV.
in that Pilot's Lounge, but we don't have. Speaking of Pilot's Lounge, that was something else he was going to try to budget for. The Pilot's Lounge, maybe with a new sofa with 4 legs instead of 3. 3 legs and a brick.
Work on that.
Okay.
Let us know what it's going to cost.
Cable vision.
Yeah, have him
or-
check, see what kind of the rate we need or connection.
What's the name of what's our cable company now?
Sudden Link.
Seven.
They also have satellite, don't they? They did have a guy working out of there that was putting up satellites and everything.
Probably.
I'm not sure. Two guys in a truck that were putting up satellites, but I don't know if they're still going.
Well, what's this dish for that's setting out here?
That's probably something.
Is that for the radios
No,
and everything?
that's
or
an
is that-
old T. What? Oh, which one?
Well, I don't know. There's a big old round dish right here.
Oh, that's some old
Oh,
weather information.
oh.
No, you don't think it's even functional?
No, it's
That's
it's
what-
outdated.
Huh.
It's obsolete.
So then we need to, let's see, we have till the 1st of July to get this budget set. Is that correct?
You have to have it to
In-
the council in June.
In June, that's
Yeah.
right, to the council meeting. So
So
we
it has to
have
be done next meeting.
next meeting. So
Well, hopefully Eric.
bring a
can give
sack
us
supper and we'll be here for a
Have
while
a lot of that
probably.
stuff put together for us, so we just come in and look at it. We've got a lot
On the
of-
capital outlay, you have fuel truck. Are we looking, is that for Jet A or 100?
And it needs to be 2 fuel truck categories.
Okay.
Paul, would you want to work with Eric on that budget? 2 of you?
Yeah, help him with some numbers. Yeah, I'd do that.
Because we need utilities on there, which would include the telephone. That's, consider that, 2 fuel trucks. And then the cable for the TV. What else needs to be added to the,
Ma'am, Chairperson,
yes,
did you include the contingency?
I can't hear you, what?
Did you include the contingency?
You
We have a
read-
disaster/emergency fund. Does it need to
Yeah.
be called contingency?
Okay.
You may not have a disaster or emergency, but you still need money in contingency.
Snow removal. Do we pay Bob to remove the snow?
No, we need to talk about that. Still waiting on that paycheck.
Well, guess what?
They better make a place for it in the budget,
It's here.
because.
I mean, he has it down here, so that
We
if
could
Bob's
put-
not available, we have to pay somebody.
Well, that's what I
to
mean,
do
we
it.
can put some money in there and so we got it to draw on if we need it, because
If Bob ever gives us a bill, which may be more than what's in the
I haven't
budget.
done that, have I?
it's still in his computer, probably, he just hadn't hit the button.
I
yet.
can't find it.
Yeah, he
Spit it
can't
out.
find the button because it's probably covered up in papers. Okay, anything else on the budget? Anybody have anything to say? So,
I noticed we have a line item of health insurance here. We pay our employees part of the health insurance that the city, or the fund the city has. Do you expect a rate increase? Do you know what that would average out to be?
I'm going to plug in 12%. And I think
So whatever it's been before needs to
Yeah, just.
up it.
Anything on life insurance? You expect any increases there? That's pretty steady. Okay. From what I've seen and been experiencing and from what everybody's predicting, they're assuming there's going to be a high inflationary track this year. Have you been seeing that as city manager with some of your supplies and things you've been forecasting? Do you have any idea what that's averaging out to be at this point? 5%, 4%?
No, yeah, somewhere between 3.5 and 4.
I mean, have to.
It's all related to fuel costs, it seems like.
Okay, does anybody else have anything to say on the budget? So we need a column for 2 fuel trucks, utilities / phone, and cable TV. Is that correct?
Madam Chairperson?
Yes.
And contingency.
Now, is that in the emergency thing?
You strike disaster emergency and write
Oh.
contingency.
Contingency. Yeah, that's-
Okay. Okay. Okay, we can move to new business. And the only thing I knew to put under new business was to elect a board chairman.
Oh, back on the new business.
Okay.
Today, a gentleman from Denver was in for the afternoon, and airplane guy, he was really impressed with our airport and our new runway. He thought, wow, that is...
Did he buy
Terminal,
fuel?
okay. Maybe we don't need it for it.
Well, I didn't bring him in the terminal,
Good,
but
good move.
he
Keep him
was
outside.
he was really impressed.
Is that the caravan?
Denver, and yeah, he was really impressed.
Did he
with
buy
the-
fuel?
No.
Oh, what, did he just passing through or
Yeah.
what?
Well, he was driving through.
Oh, drive.
He didn't bring an airplane this time.
Oh, okay.
Normally he does, but
Okay.
he had to drive on this one. But yeah, he was really impressed with the new runway and said, "Red, you guys are first class." He thought that was very nice.
That's good. Okay, shall we move on and elect a board chairman?
Yes.
Okay.
You're it.
Silence fell over the room.
I was waiting on Gary Heaton to say something.
It was just a yes. Look, move on.
If he,
Oh, and-
if he would accept it, I'd nominate Bob Baker.
Anybody else?
I can do it this time.
Okay. Yep.
You can?
I had conflict last time. This time I can do it.
I'll second it.
Okay, Paul made motion to nominate Bob. Who's second? Heaton?
No, better give it to
Well,
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Other Gary.
Other Gary.
See if you're sitting on this side.
All in favor, signify by...
Yes.
Yes.